Greetings and welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. I'm Lee,
And I'm Lenore.
and here we are, another Thursday.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get into anything, just a couple of programming things for our live. I've got a couple of special announcements that I'm going to make on the live. One is good. The other one is what it is. You'll find that out on Tuesday. But I did want to make that abundantly clear right off the bat. So other than that, welcome again with the Angel Falls. As you can see, I've made a little bit more progress during the week, which is always kind of nice. You know, it allows me to, I get to paint a little bit more. Now that my back is getting a little bit better. Huh?
Don't tell you back.
Yeah, really. So, shall we get right to the questions?
Okie dokie.
Or
Actually,
comments.
the first one is from Lee himself.
Oh yeah,
He's
where
got
I checked my.
L-O,
so-
L-O, L-O, L-O. Oops, go ahead.
Yeah, I made the mistake of the last Whip Chat. Well, not the last one, but a couple of Whip Chats ago, or maybe the last live.
Yes.
I made the mistake of saying diamonds and dew. Hasn't been diamonds and dew for some time. But so I just put in a quick note saying, "Hey, in case you missed it, I screwed up."
Yeah. He put in, oh, well, you know what I meant. The funny part is no one caught it.
Yeah.
LOL.
Not one person caught it.
Oh, right after we got that out of the way, we have Mac Arts and Crafts.
Yep, Elissa.
She says, these are both so perfect.
I'm not quite sure, Elissa. I look back trying to figure out what these were.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it. So if you happen to watch this, do me a favor. Kindly refresh my memory. I'm an old man and I forget things. But in the meantime, thank you for watching.
And thanks for comments.
And thanks for comments, yes.
Excuse me. All right. Then we have Trin. I'm loving my randomness. A little risque. Sorry, Lenore. And of course, I'm here for that beautiful voice, too. Thank you.
Yeah, I like my randomness a little risque too. But that's just because that's who I am.
That is who you are.
You know, always have been, always will be. You know, that kind of thing.
Won't change.
No. I'll change certain things.
Yeah.
You know, just to be conforming to certain situations. You know, you don't want to be dirty in the middle of a business day type of thing. But, well, then again,
Just do your diamond painting.
me, I might.
Yeah.
But at any rate, thank you again for the comments and taking the time to watch us and comment.
Okay. The next one comes from Henny. Hi, lovelies. Great live. And Lenore, I got goosebumps. Hot, 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 hot. Have a great week. You too, Henny. Thank you for the comment and the boost up.
Compliment.
Yes, compliment. That's what that was.
Yes. Call it a compliment,
You
honey.
gotta stop drinking Pepsi.
Well, you gotta, figure that out.
And here we go. Crafting with Shay.
Shay.
I learned a lot! Exclamation points.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. That's another one I'm not sure. I don't remember us teaching anything except the fact that maybe she learned a lot of what I'm really like outside of trying to be nice, which is entirely possible.
Okay.
But hey, Shay. Good.
And now we have the famous Timothy.
Timothy.
Awesome live, as always. You two are the best. Lenore, you really do have the voice of an angel. Yes, and they've been wanting it back. Lee, I'll say it again. You're a lucky man. You sure are, honey. Actually, I'm the lucky one.
Yeah. Is there anything more to that one?
No. Oh, and for the laughs. Well, you can thank Ditzy for that. As for the laughs.
Okay. I guess. Well, Ditsy's always good for a laugh for free.
Yeah. Is this KCT? That's me?
It's just Casey.
Oh, Casey, that's me. Okay. Lenore looked so pretty. Loved her top. She sounded beautiful. Lee loved hanging out. That's nice to hear.
Wait a minute. I checked my zipper. I wasn't hanging out anywhere. Don't you dare hit me. I saw that arm go up.
Because you got the diamond painting pen in your hand.
So anyway.
Okay. The next one comes from Melanie.
Melanie.
Okay. Throwing your bra on the stage when it's replay doesn't have the same effects.
For those that don't understand that joke, you have to go back and watch that particular live.
Yeah.
Somebody had asked Tammy because she was talking about Lenore's singing. Either Tammy made a comment of, I was going to throw my underwear on stage or whatever, just like the old Tom Jones things. You have to be old to remember that reference. But, and then somebody made the additional comment of, well, you can always throw your bra. But to get the better gist of it, it's a lot more fun if you just go back and watch it.
Yeah. And continuing on with Timothy. Lee, awesome shirt. It feels really good on. I love mine.
That would be the Sarah Ann Creations Timism shirt that I showed off. That was and it is comfortable. I probably should have gotten a size higher. But it is, even so, it is still very comfortable.
And she continues on, Lenore, I love your pen. So do I. The color and sparkle is amazing. I can't wait to see you diamond paint in it.
I think she needs with it, but that's okay.
Yeah. I can't either. I'll be so glad when I have the room to do it and get my little desky booth.
Your little table.
Yeah. You both deserve everything that comes your way. And I love you very much. I'm not sure what she means.
Now, I was just going to say, you deserve everything that comes your way. That could go
either way.
Either way. Either I deserve all the bad.
No.
Or we deserve all the bad. Or we deserve all the good. Mm-hmm. I prefer to think that she is wishing us all the good.
Yes, I would think so too.
So for that note, I won't throw her chair over the cliff.
Stop picking on her.
Why?
Oh, that's true.
It's fun.
You only pick on the people you love.
Exactly. So anyway, go ahead.
Eve Doodles, watching on replay. That pen is a stunner. And Lee picked out the colors. Of course, Tim did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I just picked out the blank.
Oh, the blank. Who picked out the colors?
That was I think that was a blank maker. And the blanks were sent to Tim and Carrie, and Stacy Hardy bought it and then sent it our way And I say our way because she bought it as a thank you gift from herself for the 24-hour live.
Send it to you.
Yeah, she sent it over here as a gift to me, and I was asked about it, and I asked if I could actually have it sent to Lenore, where she is going to be starting to diamond paint. I wanted her to have a pen that was done by Tim and Carrie.
Yep.
So that's the one I chose because my wife's favorite colors are pink and purple.
This is close to purple, but it's sparkly,
So,
so it doesn't matter. It's beautiful.
The pink is what got me. Because she's already got a purple pen, even if it is a writing pen.
Yeah, and
Which is also by Tim, the pen and pencil set.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, I know you do. God forbid anybody try to get near them.
Nobody can touch them. You might be able to touch them.
But
That's it.
I did touch them once.
Yeah.
But so that's where that came from. So thank you again, Stacy H. It is well appreciated.
And Stacy H. commented right after that to Eve Doodles. You are so kind, because she had said the pen is a stunner.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, Stacy commented again. I'm glad Lenore loves the pen. You picked a great one, Lee. That was so kind of you, Stacy. So kind of you. Then we have Happy Little Drills. Carol. That's a beautiful pen, Lenore. Nice shirt, Lee. Diamonds by Jacqueline.
Yep,
Jackie. She says, the pen is beautiful. Enjoy using it. I certainly will. Love that t-shirt, Lee. Hugs from Kansas. Hugs from Florida. I told you the Pepsi makes me crazy.
Your English ends up not so good.
That's correct. And
My English never gets. My English is never good, and I don't have an excuse.
And the next one comes from Melanie.
Melanie.
And I don't know what this means. Smoked her eyeballs.
That is one of the Timisms on the shirt.
Oh.
What that means basically is when you get a look at this pen, it's going to smoke your eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so
smoking.
pretty. And that's what that boils down to.
Thank you very much for explaining that. I'm a little slow on the uptake, obviously.
Yeah, considering the fact that I've already explained it to you.
Me. Well, I'm old. Would you please? Brat.
Old schmold.
Yeah, I'm old and moldy.
I said schmold.
I said a moldy oldie. The next one comes from Cindy, and she says, gorgeous pen. Love the new hat, Lee. Laugh out loud. See you tomorrow at your live and at L&L.
L.
LL. Okay.
Leopard Leather Works.
Yes, I got that after you corrected me.
L and L is us.
Us, yeah. I love the new hat. Would you like to explain that?
You have to watch the unboxing for the pen and the
It sounds
shirt.
like everybody did.
But no, during the unboxing, I was being a smartass and stuck my face in the bag to make sure there was nothing else in it, because Sarah, although she put a note on one of the cards, on the back of one of the cards that I didn't look at, she did not send anything that told me who the shirt was gifted to me by.
Yep.
When I did look at the card, it was just said from a fellow diamond painter. So I still don't know who that was gifted. So whoever gifted me the shirt, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. But anyway, while I was doing that, Lenore made a smart aleck comment, a smart-ass comment. So I decided to put the bag that the shirt came in on my head and wear it like a hat. I thought it was pretty funny. I was surprised that Cindy's was the only comment I got regarding the niceness of my hat. You know, I worked hard to get that on my head, and it even gave me a headache.
You give a lot of people a headache. You deserve to get
I
one.
do not.
I know.
People love me.
I do.
Yeah, well, I would hope so. You married me.
That's true. Diamond painting with Gammy. Nice gifts. Hope to see you tomorrow. I do not want to have Lenore cry. Please don't. It's not a pretty sight.
And she was there.
Yep. Yes, you were. Next one comes from Eve Doodles. Evie Doodles.
Eve Doodles.
Eve Doodles, I was right. Kathy wants to know if there's a Bucci Speedo in there for Lee.
Okay, it's not Bucci.
It's Bucky.
It's Bucky's.
That's what, okay.
Okay. And that comes from a live on Tim's.
Ah.
Because they had a Bucky's bathing suit
Oh.
that Shay wore walking around and diamond painted at the retreat
Oh.
in it. Because she actually felt that comfortable around these people in the community. Which says a lot for the community.
Yep, it does.
And you'll hear why I mean what I mean by that later on in these comments, I believe.
The next one comes from Henny. Hi, lovelies. Great Whip and Chat as always. Love you. We love you too.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
we
yes,
do.
we do.
Okay, great minds think alike.
Yeah, unfortunately. Then we have Crafting with Mary. Mary says, first time listening. Enjoyed it. You two are too cute. Well, welcome in. We
Welcome to
love
the
you.
insanity.
Yeah, we love our regular viewers or listeners, and we love our new listeners and viewers
Just as much.
just as much.
So sit back, kick back, relax, enjoy.
Yep.
When you come to the lives, don't forget I do set up a snack table just like I do for everybody else's lives. Pretty sad when the caterer has to set up his own snack table, but that's okay. I don't mind.
You know how to do it now, honey.
Yeah, you know. Thank goodness it's virtual.
Yeah, because you surely couldn't do it if it was real.
I poison people.
No, you just open up snacks out of the bags, throw them in dishes, and go, here you go.
Yeah, really.
The next comment comes from Menk Arts and Crafts.
Elissa.
Elissa. Tag questions are always fun to do, and you two are always a wonderful pair. Love listening to you two. You always provide me with some laughs. It will take a while to get used to not saying diamonds and dew, and that's what you were for so long.
Yeah, I'm an old man. You know, I was that way for so long.
You could have called us diamonds and dew, because I would have been the diamonds. You would have been the dew.
So long. Farewell,
Auf Wiedersehen.
my friend. And no, we are not leaving. You don't get rid of me quite that easy.
Diane's diamond painting journey.
Okay.
Hi, Lenore and Lee. Great Whip and Chat. Sometimes you just have to step back from some things for your own self, and there's nothing wrong with that. I never edit my videos either, whether they need to be or not. You can hear the smile on your faces when you were pretending to disagree. That might sound like a weird statement, but to me, I can see the smiles.
Who says we're pretending?
I'm looking forward to the next one. This Canadian is listening from Belgium.
Cool. We're worldwide.
Wow. And the comments are lovely because it is, it's not a put on act, and it's not fighting. We're just ourselves.
That's our love language.
Yep,
I keep saying it.
it's true.
eventually people will believe me.
And over 30 years proves it works for us.
Yeah, exactly. It's one way of venting without killing each other.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
No, that would be
Either
kind
way.
of. Number one, it would be kind of painful.
Yeah.
Number two, I wouldn't want to go to prison.
No. Well, how do you know it would be you that killed me?
Because I know.
Oh, okay. The next comment comes from Diamonds by Jacqueline.
Jackie!
Hello, L&L. Another great Wip Chat. I need to record my Wip Chat. It will be interesting. I will have a lot to share. Well, please do. You know, our weather here in
She already
Kansas.
did.
Oh, did she?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't see it.
That was last week's.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't had a chance to really watch it yet.
Okay.
I've watched some of it, but then real life happened and I haven't been able to get back to it. So I will.
Okay. Our weather here in Kansas has been crazy. I hear you about the dripping nose. My nose has been dripping a lot too. I would like you, my friends, to share something about the state of Florida. You don't have to share all at once. I will send prayers for you, including your cats. Sending hugs from Kansas. Thank you so much. The cats can use prayers. And so can we.
The spawn of Satan in 4 legs.
They are not. They're just
Well, no,
kitties.
they aren't. He is, though.
Well, that's true. But he's my baby too.
Huh.
What about Florida? We are not native-born Floridians.
Well, like I said, I think I said to you in my reply, because I do tend to reply to people to let them know. Other than a heart, I do tend to reply to people to let them know. Yeah, I read it. It's marked. It's bookmarked for my whatever I need. But I think I said to you that just that. I'm not a real big state history person. I know a little bit about Massachusetts history because I lived there for so long. But I would have to do some research on Florida. So eventually, because I hate research, eventually I'll probably get to it. But right now, I don't know a lot about it. So that will come at a later date.
And I'm not a Floridian. I'm from Massachusetts. I was born and raised there. Didn't come down here for what? You've been on about 8 or 9 years now.
Yep.
I'm not a person who's crazy about this crazy heat, but then I'm not going out much, so maybe it doesn't matter. I know Florida has a rich history as a southern state, but I don't know what it is either. So, sorry.
Too bad, so
I
sad.
will do some research. This comes from Happy Little Drills.
Carol.
Great Whip and Chat. I have a question for Lee. If you were to take over someone else's life and act like them, who would it be? Live.
You know, I have been thinking about that off and on since I
Got the question.
saw the question, yes. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know. Because I could never imitate any one of the lives that I've ever been to and any one of the creators I've ever been to and give them any kind of justice.
Yeah, but who do you admire enough to?
Well, I understand that.
Yeah.
But again, there are so many of them. That I couldn't even begin to think of any. Yeah, I couldn't even begin to think to single any one or two out. You know, I wish I could, because it would be an interesting answer, I'm sure.
Read the first line.
Of where? Timothy?
Yeah.
Howdy, folks.
Thank you. That comes from Timothy. I can't do that right. He does a good job. Well, I'm getting my question in late because the week flew by. So here it is. What are 3 things you love about each other and why? I'll go first.
Go right ahead.
I love his kindness. And I know we grumble at each other a lot, but he is really basically a kind man.
Yeah, the kind you'd like to slap upside the head and bury in the backyard.
No, sir. He takes care of me, and sometimes I get stubborn, and he even puts up with that. Oof. And I am a pig-headed Irishman, Indian.
American.
Yes. And
Native.
yes. So he puts up a lot with that, and he's the person I love. There's nothing I can change about him that I would, because it wouldn't be him if I did.
Well, there's one thing.
What?
She said 3.
That was 2. I said kindness and patience.
Oh.
Yes. And 3, he's smart. He doesn't think he is, but I know he is.
I am too smart. 1 + 1 = 3.
I didn't say he was smart with math.
I've got a good education. I graduated with a degree and everything.
But that's my Lee.
I got a good sense of humor too.
Yes, you do.
Unfortunately, most of it's piggish, but that's okay. Yeah, I do things like tell dirty jokes and things like that. You know, 2 white horses fell in a mud puddle. There's my dirty joke of the day.
Oh my God.
Yes, I know it's a dad joke,
Yes, it is.
but that's okay too.
All right. What about me? You don't have anything?
As far as Lenore goes, my problem is, and my problem has been this whole week since I saw the question, is the fact that there are so many things that it's really hard to pick out any 1 or 2. I mean, she's smart. She's witty. She's talented. She's, as much as people may not think so, I like the old-fashioned dinner. Primarily because I get spoiled that way. But yes, that's a joke. We do think a lot alike in many different things. I've told that story before. We're picking out the furniture at same location, separate times. So yeah, those are some of the reasons. But I couldn't even, like I said, I couldn't even begin to count them, so to speak, to sort of steal a phrase from a Shakespeare play or whatever it was. You know, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. You know. But at any rate, so yeah, there's your answer. It's the best I can give you.
That was a good answer.
And then as soon as she dries her tears,
Yes. We'll catch my breath.
well, that too. Don't let it run away too far.
I won't. We have a comment from Melanie.
Melanie.
That's because it's not diamonds and dew anymore. More dew. Hey, what did your younger self
Speak up.
love to do? Oh, excuse me. Hey, what did your younger self love doing you don't do anymore? Keep it PG, Lee.
But I don't wanna.
Too bad.
I don't wanna keep it PG. It's no fun. but I suppose I will. I think one of the things that I used to do a lot that I liked was I actually loved to go for bike rides. You know, go pedal around and just for fun, just for something to do. You know, I really did enjoy bike riding, and unfortunately, I don't do that anymore. Partially because my body couldn't handle it, and partially because over my old age, I got lazy, quite frankly. You know, and I just, why should I get up and move around when I don't have to? Yes, I know, bad attitude, but nonetheless, that's the way I am at the moment. I mean, my biggest thing right now is the fact that the community we live in um, is a golf cart community. Not a closed community, it's an open community that's like 5 square miles or better that you can ride around in your golf cart. And we used to love to go for golf cart rides. Unfortunately, the um, golf cart sort of crapped the bed and
Sits out in the garage.
sits out in the car. Yeah, sits out in the garage by itself. So we can't go there, and we can't.
We don't get out much.
You know, we don't get out much. We don't go for our golf cart rides because, quite frankly, we can't get to
The cats will come.
the place. You know, the place to get it looked at and/or possibly get it fixed. So, other than that, yeah, that's about what I used to do that I don't do anymore.
Well, the thing that I dreamed about doing and actually did was being able to sing in public because I love singing so much. And I got to do that for many years, going to different clubs, nice clubs for the most part, except the Italian one in Chelsea. But, you know, we all have our little problems. And I did get to do that. I can't do it anymore because there's no piano bars around that I know of right now, and I don't know if I'd have the chutzpah to get up and sing like that. It's amazing that I do that on that channel and on Jenny's. Oh
Then
my,
Crafty Crafter.
yeah, my Jenny, the uncrafty crafter. I can never remember names. Don't ever anybody get upset. Names just fly out of my head like they were never there. But I did get to do that, and I do miss it. And you guys are sort of helping me relive it somewhat. Is that a good answer?
I would mean,
Okay.
if that's the answer you want, that's a good answer.
That's the answer I want.
All right then.
Okay.
What's next?
What's next?
Is this the one from Cindy?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Never mind. I'll take her right after the
Okay.
fact. This is a long one, people.
This is from Cindy.
Bennett.
Oh, I didn't know if I could say her name.
Yeah.
Yes, from Cindy Bennett.
It's a
Okay.
public comment.
Okay, Lee, you are always telling both Timothy and Lenore to stop putting themselves down and then promptly do so yourself. In the immortal words of Timothy, shut up, Lee! Okay, now my question is to each of you. Every kid has dreams. Boys dream of space, girls dream of babies and houses. As you grow, some of those can and will change. So the first part is, what is the dream you have had of something you could do, see, or participate in? Anything from zip line riding to exploring the depths of the ocean, from walking on the Matterhorn to exploring other planets, and still wish you could do or see. The second part is, have you had any dreams like that have come true? Love your Wip Chats and lives. No, I haven't heard of you leaving L&L. Did notice your absence.
LL.
LL. Sorry. Did notice your absence. You will be missed, and I know you'll still be there. And I'm very proud of Timothy for stepping in. She'll be a great. She is. I feel for you with your babies. I got mine a few months after my hubby died. I know exactly how you would feel if anything happens. You want me to continue? If
Yep.
you have a PayPal account, I would love to give you a bit to help you get your baby take the care he needs. It's not for either of you, just the babies.
All right. I was gonna say something before she read that part, but then I decided to wait until after she read it. Um, During the live, I had referred to this comment and to the generosity of the community and the family and so on. That is the prime example. Cindy does not know either one of us from Adam or Eve. She only knows, like the rest of you, what she sees and hears on our lives and on our Wip Chats. And yet she was willing to give something for us to be able to take the cats to the vet and get this cough figured out. No, I do not have a PayPal or Venmo or any of that. But I do appreciate Cindy more than you know. The the thought behind the offer, and I just want everybody to know that this is what I talk about. This is the precise thing I talk about when I talk about the generosity of the community. Yeah, I've been given gifts, I've been given pens, I've been given the shirt, I've been given paintings. Well, Lenore's been given paintings. um, and, different things like that. And that's all great, don't get me wrong. It's, but when somebody offers to give you some money, some cash to help the cats, that's something entirely different. And it still means quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the gifts are, still money because people have to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
But still, there's just in my eyes, there's just something about the giving of the cash over the giving of the product itself. But that's just my thought and my take on what I mean by the generosity of the community. I don't know if you have anything to add to that.
Um, I understand what you're talking about. At one time in my life, someone I loved walked away, and I only had my cat. Believe it or not, I used to cry into the cat's fur just about every night. And that cat was precious to me before this happened, and even more precious after he came back. So I was lucky enough to be able to have him come back. I did not lose him like you lost your husband.
Yes, indeed, she's talking about me.
But I do understand it, and I wanted you to know that, Cindy. As to what I dreamed of, and this is going to make Lee laugh, I hope. When I was a girl, I wanted to be a dancer. I can't dance to save my life. I always want, and I don't mean a ballerina, dear God, but I mean a dancer, a tap dancer. I took classes. I'm terrible, but that's what I wanted to be.
She has 2 left feet, 2 left legs,
Two
2 left hips.
Oh,
But then again, so do I.
I used to cringe every time someone would ask me to dance when I was at like the Continental, because they had the piano bar and people would dance. They had a little dance floor. And I'd be like, you don't want to dance with me.
I would turn around and make the smart ass comment, is your insurance all paid up?
That's so true. And our last comment is from Trin. Not the least, but the last. I didn't give you a chance. Did you have any dreams you wanted to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay. Great chat. You guys are mastering the randomness. We always were masters of the randomness.
We've been masters of the randomness since before Masters of the Universe. And yes, that's a cartoon reference. You just save it. So anyway, yes, we had a lot of questions and responses this week because that's actually from the live, the Wip Chat, and the unboxing.
Yeah.
You know, and as you can tell, I have the same people commenting all the time.
We had some new comments.
Yeah, we had some new comments. You should have one that said that was done by, I believe, Queen of Diamonds, and I didn't write it down.
Oh.
Who said, "New subscriber.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out to our live."
Mm-hmm.
Because she had a live with Michaela Renee,
Mm-hmm.
who are both actually new creators to me. I will have their links in the comment section once I get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go check them out, subscribe, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so that was the one comment that we did miss that I just now remembered. My apologies. I can never remember who's who, even though Tammy has told me a couple of times. But names and I were never very good. So I apologize in advance, or in past, or whichever.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, I do apologize. So other than that, I don't think we have anything other than the programming notes for the Saturday, for the Tuesday, for the live. I don't think I have anything else.
Right.
We don't have anything special. Well, we do have on the 1st, we both have our doctor's appointment.
Thank God.
So keep us in mind on that one. Nothing special. We don't go to retreats. We don't go to, different things. I still have to try and research, now there's that word again, the fact that supposedly the community had decided to put to a vote the start of a new club for the community, a diamond painting club. So I have yet to investigate that. Why can't I pick up this drill?
Doesn't like you.
I probably have to redo the glue dot.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really had to change the glue dot. I did once, and I probably didn't even need to. But every now and then I like to pull a little bit out and then poke it right back in, because it gets pushed down too far.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't want to pick up the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, now I can't get it out. I think that did it. It's kind of hard to see. But that's because I'm old even with the magnifiers.
Poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, where am I at? Where's my counter? There it is. 44 minutes, not bad. Only 15 minutes shy of my personal target because I like to go on.
We're going to try to
An hour.
get together those cards Lee talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And we'll work on that this week.
I think I did that. I think I mentioned that on the live.
You did. You did.
We have cards from one of those brain games that I stole the idea from Ditzy. You know? That's right. I am. I'm a thief. Even though Ditzy doesn't like to share, she said it herself.
And her husband said, "What? Be nice."
That's right. Paul said, "Be nice." So, but they're just basic, you know, questions that give you some pause to think. So we're gonna get those. And I thought about it this week. I would have pulled them out, but I completely went brain dead on it. But next week, for sure, I will pull them out and we'll start playing games towards the end of the Wip Chat if there's ever time. And which usually is plenty of time, like now. But I just don't feel like going and digging them out and
Figuring out which ones are appropriate.
well, no, I think I did pretty much that.
Did you?
Yeah, when I went through the box to
Sorry, I'm wrong.
see if they were going to work.
Yeah.
But at any rate, everybody have a wonderful week.
Please.
Remember to hug your loved ones. Let them know that they are cared for and that they are appreciated at all times, because you just never know when they may move away or otherwise be
Out of your life.
out of your life. Yes, that's the words I'm looking for. And you may never get the chance. So don't have any regrets. You know, it's not a matter of put off today, which you could always do tomorrow. That's something you really don't want to put off. Believe me, I know. So on that note, and with that in mind, be well, be safe, have a wonderful few days until we see you again on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.